Welcome back again, guys. And here I will continue from the where we stopped last time. So yeah, I'll be doing the analysis for Get 30, which is the DAX index. So yeah, we'll be looking into indices and metals such as gold and Nasdaq and SPX. All right. So first, yeah, we have the DAX index, and as you can see, we had our first break of structure on the daily time frame right here. So it's first you want to check about where this year actually started. So we just started the year bearish, right? So around here, and we've had a break of structure. So I want you to look at this very well from the weekly time frame as well. If you look at Nasdaq, so yeah, we've seen, and what I'm also saying is that we might be going for bearish for a pretty long time. So we might be looking here for targets, right? So just in case, checking in for a long time. Although I'm not be holding my trades down here, but I'm just saying, right? So yeah, we have some sort of a big range right here, and all right. So we had a break of structure right here, and the price came to retest here. If we check it on the Fibonacci, if we use our Fibonacci, if you calculate the trend, you can see that this is exactly the 61.8. If you check, the 50% was there, and 61.8 was around this zone, right? Yeah, so the 50 and 61.8 was there, right? And 0.78 was around here, from 60 to 0.78 was around here, right? Just above that. So let me delete this. All right, so now we have this. So what I'm trying to say is you can see that the 0.71 broke here, and now we have the 61.8. So if we move and we're on the weekly time frame, all right, the price has broken structure. We add a new OB right here, So let's refine the order. Let's move to the weekly daily time frame. Sorry. So now let me delete this 0% one because now we know it's within this range, so we can say this consolidation right here, which happened on the daily time frame, yeah, was our hobby. So we've seen the price which has 61.8 on Fibonacci, and this right actually came back to retest it. So I'll be looking, and I will be surprised the price move backwards, downwards for this week. So if you look at the weekly time frame again, you might be getting bearishness. Although this is not going to happen in a week, but on the higher time frame, we can get some bearish sentiment and confirmation. So now let's move to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame in the golden zone that is within 61.8 and 50%, we've had this range last week. Alright, so and I've been watching it get 30 really, really closely. I'm going to delete these zones, just putting it for illustration. So now let's delete it because I think everyone knows where we are in the zone. We know exactly the points we have. So now, in this range, after the retest, you can see the price start channeling it down. And last week, we could have taken a trade right here, but it was Friday. So I was like, I'll just let it buy. And then I was in a trade on Nasdaq. So I was like, I'll just wait for it to move. So I can post the before so you guys can see that if you're in the premium channel. Of course, you have seen this projection. So the price was right here, so I was expecting it for it to break here, to break this structure here. All right, this support I was holding on the 30-minute time frame, if you can check, and then we could get a sell entry. We could have taken a sell entry right here. If we are taking a short entry here, our stops will just be below here, and our TP will just be down here. It will have been a very successful trade. So, but we didn't take that trade. Actually, we just let it pass by. But just giving an illustration. All right, so we see the price channeling down, and now in the bearish trend, the price is making lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. All right, so this is a very good, come from swing point. This is where the price kind of just reverse because here we were having higher highs. All right, we're coming with highs, higher highs, higher lows, then highs, and the price just make lower lows. And now in the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, you can see that it's more bearish. All right, so now we're seeing the bears taking control. Now going into further on how we can enter the trade on get 30, which is the DAX and this. Now I can say, all right, since we have essentially we have a lower low, the price has successfully created lower high, right, and we're still in this trend. All right, so first thing I'll say is first you have to always use this. I always use both trend line and OB. I think they're both important in trade. I don't neglect one. Right, so if I'm selling from here, my target will probably be at this range here. I'll first be looking at, you know, at the end of here, because the price, definitely is going to react at here. And then the next one will be down here because of this OB we have right here. And if we could break here, right, as the price is coming down, if we could have a break down here, and then we our target will be down at 146. So let me just put the price tag on that so everyone could know. So our target will be here. That is if we could break here, if we could break this OB, which is around yeah, 14287. All right, so still on get 30, it is DAX in there. So yeah, we can see that the price has created a structure right here. It broke here and we tested again. All right, so now we have the price test in this place two times. Right, in the 15-minute time frame, this could have been, a sell position, could have said, but I'm not entering into market now. To be honest, I'm not into the market right now. I'm just trying to explain the get 30 for you. Although we are looking to wait to channel it down, and our target to be down here. So our projection here is is bearish. So we having our uh, so yeah, that's it about um get 30. Right, so this is what we're expecting. Bearish continuation. The price has successfully created a reversal, and a lower low right here, lower high, lower low, a lower high. So we're expecting a lower low. Although it might not be smooth as this, you can see how the price moves, so we can get some rough right here. But definitely, we're looking to our target potential targets down here. So that's it from Get 30. Moving on to the next pair, which would be the Nasdaq. Alright, also known as US100. Right, so yeah, this was our previous trade on Nasdaq, which was pretty interesting. Really love the trade. It took 2 days, yeah, about 30 hours or so. But it was quite lovely because we did have some little pullbacks, and then the price just came, you know, churning down. And we've not seen that ending, to be honest. So let me just clear this. As you can see, we have so many structures that broken, and a lot of OB created. So first we have this, right, and then we have this. So as long as this OB is still holding, I think there's still chances for uh, the price to grab liquidity right here and just before continuing downwards, or up down here before continuing downwards. All right, because if you use the Fibonacci to test this trend, we probably have our 61.8 at 15046 at this area, this blue area right here. So on the dark, still bearish, just like uh, get 30, and the Nasdaq as well. We also bearish. All right, since if you check the daily time frame, so we have this price retested. So since the price has gotten here, it has been rejecting, and I think the price is still going down. And we are going to see how the price will be on on Tuesday, because I think Monday most of the times is used as just to see where the direction of the week of the whole week candle is going to be. And I think that this new week is going to be very bearish. All right, so that's just my prediction. I'll be sending the fundamentals when soon to the channel. And so moving on to let's move to, I think, US30. So the US30, I think I've explained the US30. It was the DAX kind of live up the same projection. So the US30, as you can see from the daily time frame, right? We have this. So the price started turning down first, right? Just like Nasdaq and the rest, the value bearish sentiment. But what I'm trying to say is that the price here in the US30 is quite different, because it didn't get to this, to this resistance before dropping down, and that's from the daily time frame. Quite weird, and for the first time, well, it's the market, right? So you can anything can happen, all right? We're not 100% right sometimes, but so going to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we have a bullish trend right here. So starting from March, which was from just 16th of March. So uh, the price started just correcting itself, and I'm very sure it was planning to get here, but very closely this channel broke, and you can see it coming down right on the 4-hour time frame. And I think it's almost happening all pairs, all right, that a bullish trend broke, all right, and same thing happened on Get It, the same thing happened on US 100. Now we're in the US 30, so you can see once this broke, there was a big candle. Right, there wasn't a single buy held candle here in the 1-hour time frame. Alright, so we have this big candle created a structure here. Alright, and then we had quite an imbalance, and obviously it has to get filled. So this the imbalance got filled, and then we had another structure here created. So looking at it here with line charts, you can see clearly we have a bearish sentiment right here. The price trying to make we have lower low right here, created a structure. We had a lower high, lower low. Though this is not really low for me, but we kind of have this lower high, and now we're having the sense of a lower low. Probably the price is going to get down here to 34414. Obviously that's my projection. So now let's move back to the chart, and you can see how this is channeling. So at the market open right now, I can say that the price may eventually, if this zone got broken, we could get down here, but possibly very high possibility we're going to get to 34592 before London session. All right, so that's my projection on US 30. So you might be thinking, yeah, maybe you want to take a sell position or something like that. Just make sure your stops is above this structure. Right, that would be the most safest point I could say for anyone. And your TP1 will be down here. Yes, and the TP2 will be down here. So that's the second projection. And I'll be moving to gold. Gold to me is bullish. I saw this I think on Saturday when I was realizing this. When the price tested 1918 again, I was okay. Maybe we could be getting the bullish sentiment, because 1918 is very, very significant here. We've had it tested multiple times, one, two, very significant. And there's once it got broken right here, which is kind of just retract itself back up into the range. So as you can see, we have this sell sentiment still, but I think the price is trying to get down, get up here, all right, before moving down or continue bullish. All right, so in the 30-minute time frame, I think the price is very possibly looking to get here, right? I first put my first will be right here because it's aligned with this trend and a very high possibility in the my second will be right here, right? So that's it about gold. We bullish in a 15-minute time frame. If you check the 15-minute time frame, you can actually get a long entry with a very small risk. So we have the structure broken right here. You can have your maybe a buy limit down here just in case very possibility the price going to test the previous will be, so we had a break of structure, possibly going to come back down here and then continuation. So that's what I have about gold. Bullish, just bullish on gold, and I'll be sending more details and fundamentals to the channel so you guys could see what we'll be trading and how we're going to be entering. And if this is what interests you to get on a daily basis, you can contact me and we add you right to the premium straight away. And if you're in the premium, just don't bother. All right. So this will be my projection for gold. All right, we're looking to buy from here. Right, right. Or if you are rushing into the IT climate, it can be quite dangerous, right? Because the price most likely can be tested. So that's it about gold, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't know what happened. All right, I don't know what happened with Wi-Fi, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.